I'll turn the lights back on now.
Coming to you live from the Mac Studio, it's Whitney High School Live. And I'm your host, Ben Espejo. Well, hey guys, welcome to Friday's edition of Whitney High School Live. Now, in case you guys didn't know, tonight is Whitney High School's very first Girl Up Benefit Festival. So if you like music and entering raffles for a chance to win free food, make sure to come out tonight in the quad at 6. Tickets are 7 at the finance office and at the door. Hope to see you there. With me today, I have junior Sabrina Wu, who's been working on a project she calls Humans of Cerritos. Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Ben.
So, do you want to start off by telling us what your purpose with Humans of Cerritos is?
Well, Cerritos is a fairly large city, and you don't really get to know everyone and find out their own story. And so the founders of this project, Vincent Belgemino and Jonathan Kim from Cerritos High School, they come from a really large high school compared to our high school. And so you really don't get to know everyone in your grade. You don't get to know where they're from and like what their story is. And so by taking a picture of them and getting to know them and putting it on the Facebook page, it really unifies us as the occupants of Cerritos because we get to know each other and find out what makes us human.
Well, we actually have a sample of some of the pictures you've taken, so let's take a look. So, do you want to tell me a little bit about what your process is for choosing a subject?
Well, first of all, I try to talk to them normally, like engage them in a normal conversation like this. And if something really catches my attention, like, oh, that's really interesting, like I want everyone to know that, then I'll say, can I take a picture? And then if they say yes, then I'll take it and then I'll just edit it and then post it on the page at night. Yeah.
So we have a couple more pictures. Do you want to walk us through your process of why you chose these subjects specifically?
The first one is James, and so one day I was walking home because I was feeling kind of sick, and then I passed him in the office, and I'm just like, oh, hey, James, and he just performed on the show a few days ago, so I brought it up. I was like, James, you're a really good singer. Why do you sing? And he said, well, whenever I sing and if it makes other people happy, it makes me happy too, and that really caught my attention, so I wanted to take a picture and show everyone how awesome James is.
And how about this next picture?
The next one is Marissa, and I was in my photography class just talking to her about college, and I'm a junior, so I'm going to attend college, apply to college soon, and she's already been through the process, so I just asked her for advice, and I said, what are you going to study? And then she said, oh, I want to study international business because I really want to travel and see the world, and coming from our Whitney bubble, then that's a common dream of most Whitney students is to go out and see the world, and I just thought that was also inspirational.
So how did you get involved with the Humans of Cerritos project?
Well, it's actually a strange story. So I haven't met the founders, Vincent or Jonathan, yet in person because one day Vincent sent me a Facebook request and I was like, oh, I don't know you, but I'm going to add you. So I added him. And then he messaged me. He's like, hello, Sabrina, I've heard of you. And I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, oh, yeah, I've heard of your photography. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, oh, we started a little project called Humans of Cerritos. We're thinking about expanding to Whitney. And we'd like you to be our photographer. And I said, okay, cool. And then they wanted to introduce me to their page, so they posted a post introducing that Whitney High School, and like I'm going to be including people from there. And then they're actually pretty cool people. Like they're pretty like dramatic too, because they're like, oh, at 10:47 we're gonna post this post introducing you to our page, and you're gonna be awesome. And I was like, okay.
Any last words?
Oh, don't forget to like our Facebook page to stay updated or follow us on Instagram.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing, Sabrina. Now, as you guys know, earlier in the week, we had your ASB officers for unopposed positions come in to give a little bit of an introduction. There was one position that is contested, however, and that's the position of ASB President. And we have our prospective candidates here with us today, and we flipped a coin earlier, so we decided who would go first. And Samir, you're going up first. The floor is yours.
Hey Wildcats, my name is Samir Kamnani and I'm running to be your ASB President. Ever since the 7th grade, being ASB President has been my dream and a goal that I've been working towards. For the past 2 years, I've had the honor of serving as two of the best positions I could ask for, Commissioner of Records and Alumni and Director of Dances and Assemblies. Holding these two positions has put me in charge of many big events, including Homecoming and Winter Formal, which I can honestly say are amongst the two hardest positions to plan in ASB. My goal is to coordinate an amazing year filled with new and exciting ideas and surprises. I'm not afraid of taking risks, and I want to implement change into the ASB events we do here. I want to make pep rallies so amazing that you guys actually want to go to them instead of being forced to. I want our school dances to be so good that students from other schools are jealous. In fact, I want our school to be number one in not only academics, but in activities and leadership. You've already witnessed me test the waters with bringing new things to events, with things such as me being in charge of the first winter formal with a performer, and also the first dance in which we actually brought the DJ to school at lunch for all of you guys to enjoy. Even the fact that I'm using a completely new campaign method, vlogs on YouTube, to appeal to you shows how innovative I really am. The only way I can achieve this goal of mine is by becoming ASB President so that I can play an active role and have an influence on everything that ASB does. So now I ask you all of a big favor. Please help me make my dream come true while also benefiting our school by voting Samir Kamnani for ASB President. Thank you, and back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Samir. Now we have our other ASB presidential candidate, Gabby Flores. So, Gabby, take it away.
Hi guys, my name is Gabby Flores and I'm running for your ASB President. I'm really passionate about serving our school, but what makes my passion different from others is that I solely just want to see a smile on your guys' face. I really love seeing a lot of students coming to ASB events and just knowing that they're there having a good time. My past ASB positions have been Freshman Vice President, Commissioner of Publicity, and I'm currently your ASB Secretary. And I never had my own big glamorous event such as talent show or winter formal, but I think that to become a good leader, you really just need to be humble, and I think I can be that as your ASB President. And I really just want to change the way we have our events and just want to hear what you guys have to say. And by that, I would go into other schools and see how they carry out their ASB events, and so maybe we can get inspiration from them. And I also just want to strengthen our ASB family first by encouraging them to become more enthusiastic and hardworking, because that will only benefit you guys, the student body, in the way that we execute our events. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has supported me in my campaign so far. Meeting you guys has been so great, and I hope that doesn't end when elections are over. So yeah, don't forget to vote Gabby Flores for ASB President on March 26th. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Gabby. Now, one last announcement. Prom fashion show is today at lunch, so if you want to find out more about prom, go out and support. That's all for today. This has been Whitney High School Live. I'm Ben Espejo. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Monday.